Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for April 1st of 2025 is titled "A Double Sunrise from a Partial Eclipse." So what do we see here? Well, here we're going to watch a video of the sun rising, and we're going to watch it rise in real time. So this video will take about 2.5 minutes to play and will show the sun rising, but it will look a little bit different than the sunrise you're used to seeing, as the sun will be rising while it is eclipsed. So let's go ahead and start the video and watch that. And what we'll see is two little dots out on the horizon as the sun begins to rise. And those are both the sun. Now it's not two suns rising, but it is two bits of the sun that are visible, that are parts that are not blocked out by the moon at this point. So in between those two, invisible to us, is our moon. Now we can't see it because the illuminated side of the moon is facing away from us. So we see nothing there. We just see those two limbs of the sun on either side starting to rise, and we can see their reflections in the lake there. And it almost starts to look like two horns rising up over the horizon, as you have the two horns from something rising up there off in the distance. Now, as we continue to watch it, we will eventually see those two join together as more and more of the sun rises. We're getting the horns will start to merge together over the next few seconds or so. And eventually we will get just a crescent view of the sun. Now, the reason we see the sun as a crescent, as I've already mentioned, and here we see them joining together, is that the moon is in the way. Now, a solar eclipse occurs when the moon lines up perfectly with the sun and blocks out its light. Now we can have a total solar eclipse where the moon completely blocks out the sun and passes directly in front of it. We can also have partial solar eclipses where the moon never quite passes fully in front of the sun, but passes toward the upper or lower part and blocks out a portion of the sun's light. And that's what we're seeing here. The moon there up above the sun slightly as the sun is rising, blocking out a lot of its light, but not quite all of it, leaving a crescent sliver of sunlight to rise this morning. So what a way to see a sunrise is to see the sun when it rises while the sun is eclipsed, as you'll get a completely different view from what you're normally used to seeing as you watch a sunrise. What do we normally see? Well, we normally see the whole disk of the sun. Here we're seeing just that portion of it. And of course, as the eclipse progressed and the sun got higher in the sky, more and more of the sun would become visible, eventually becoming the normal sun disk that we're much more used to seeing in the sky. So this is from the partial solar eclipse that occurred just a few days ago, watching this in real time as the sun actually rises over the course of about 2.5 minutes, and watching that sunrise, but instead of rising as a disk, rising as a crescent, giving us that horned appearance as the sun begins to rise. So that was our picture of the day for April 1st of 2025. It was titled "A Double Sunrise from a Partial Eclipse." We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Jupiter red. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.